Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to our first look of Warfare Winter Survival. This is a hardcore survival game set in a frozen, harsh ambient. It's developed and published by Orba Studios. Thank you very much for giving us a key to preview this on the channel. Appreciate it very, very much. The release date is set for 2021, but there's no particular time in 2021. The reason why I'm on this screen is because the start screen on the game is just a grey screen with a couple of buttons on it. So about this game, a recon mission goes bad and you are the only one who survives an enemy attack. You are left alone to survive in a dangerous area where the enemy has bases located. Your mission is to communicate with the base and ask for rescue. To accomplish this, you'll need to survive for a period in a harsh ambient. Okay, so this game is, when they say hardcore, they mean hardcore. I've already had a bit of a play of it and stuff, so we'll talk about it as we go through it. Let's start by going into this screen here, and we will start a new game. Okay, as I said, I have had a play. It is extreme. It is, survival-wise, it is completely and utterly extreme. So let's talk through it. It gives you a bit of a tutorial up in the right-hand side of things to do. So we're going to pick that up. We're going to pick up that knife. We're going to pick that up. And we're going to pick up this M911. All right, so we're going to go into our inventory, which is here. We're going to throw the 1911 in there. We're going to throw the knife in here. Now you can see you've got player vitals here: sleep, hunger, thirst, and coldness. You can see our coldness is coming up. The next thing that it's going to want us to do now is to craft and start a base. So we need to create a campfire. Now this is where it becomes really, really harsh, because you're relying on stones and sticks and all that type of stuff to be able to do your crafting for your materials, like your makeshift knives and your axes and all that type of stuff. Now, the one thing that I have found, and I don't know whether you can actually get stones by hitting these, because I haven't tried it, but the one thing that I have found, which you can't, is that stones are very, very, very hard to find. Now, for something that relies so much on stones, you would think they would be a little bit easier to find. They are very, very sparse. So, and you do need a lot of them. There's a bit of rope there. We'll grab that while we're at it. You do need quite a few of them, guys. So it would be nice to see a lot more scattered around, because this game relies a lot on you building campfires, and the tools degrade very, very, very quickly. So I would suggest that if you do play this game, the first thing that the one thing that you definitely do is you pick up every stone that you can find. And as you can see, and when you can see, if we go into our vitals here, you can see our coldness is going up. Now we need to create a campfire, so I'm just going to grab a little bit more wood, and we're going to create a campfire over near our downed helicopter over here, which I think is probably the best place to do it. The one wonderful thing about it is that it always shows, no matter how many campfires you build, it always shows your campfire on the screen. So let's go into here. Let's craft ourselves a campfire. Super important for keeping quiet. Now we'll place that right there, and we'll interact, and we'll throw some of our wood on and ignite it. All right, perfect. Now it's going to ask us to hunt a boar down and loot the boar meat. So at the moment, as you can see, our coldness has gone down. At the moment we have 15. We've got 30 bullets. Our hunger and our sleep is like that at the moment. So what we're going to do is get that. We'll reload this, and we will go and hunt this boar. Now it does take quite a few shots, but you've got to remember that coming up, we're going to have to go and raid an enemy base. Now to do that, we're going to need bullets. So I would suggest that you use your bullets wisely. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots to take a boar out. So I wouldn't go through. I wouldn't go through and be like super killing boars. Look, a blizzard has started, so we need to be near a campfire. Now you'll notice that when you start getting cold, your health goes down very, very quickly. Look at it; it's going down now, really, really quickly. So you do need to be really, really careful of that. We are going to cook ourselves some boar meat here. We will craft that. There we go. And it's asking us to eat the meat. So we'll go back into our inventory. We'll throw the meat onto here and we will eat it. There we go. Okay, so now it wants us to build basically build a sleeping bag next to our fire. So that we can save the game. We can't save the game without a sleeping bag. Now to do that, if we go into here and we go into structures, you can see that our modular sleeping system requires 5 cloth. So we need to go out and find 5 cloth. But I don't know. I think the blizzard has left. There's enemy camps over there that we're going to need to go and raid. But what we need to do now is we need to go and find some cloth. So let's head out and see. We don't want to stray too far from our fire. And this is where I'm saying that the game probably needs a bit of tweaking, because you're relying so much on fire to survive, and it takes practically no time for your health to drop to 0 and for you to die. Unfortunately, if you don't have enough stuff to continually make campfires, which requires stone and stuff, then you're really looking at getting yourself into a lot of strife. You also have a lighter. I'm not sure how quickly the lighter degrades, but you do need to stray quite a long way from camp, which means that you need to continue to make fires as you go, so that you can survive, basically, so that you can basically survive the camp. Now you can see it is really, really tough to find any stones. Now we need 3 stones, I think, per campfire. We'll just have a really quick look at that. You can see our coldness is going up really, really quickly. To make it, we need 3 stones and 3 wood to make a campfire. Let's grab some wood here. But we also need to light that campfire. Now you can, there we go, beautiful. All right, let's pick all of those up, and we can before we get in too much trouble, we're going to have to make ourselves another campfire. Now, as you can see, our campfire is over there, but we've strayed quite a way away from it. I mean, not super far away from it, but we haven't found any cloth yet. So that's going to be a bit of a disaster if we don't find some cloth soon, or otherwise we're going to have to start again from scratch. So, and you can see, if we just go into our stats again really quickly, you can see our coldness is up to 46 now. I'm not sure at what point you actually start to lose health. At what point, like, your coldness needs to be a certain degree. But what we're looking for now is we are looking for some cloth. There's an enemy camp 230 meters from us over there. So we're definitely gonna have to build ourselves a. There we go. There's a bit of cloth over there. We're definitely going to have to build ourselves another campfire in a sec. Now, there is structure building in this as well, and you do need to defend yourself from enemy attacks. So it's we're going to eventually work towards building ourselves a little bit of a defensive structure to keep ourselves protected. So there's a snowball. Snowball is probably going to give us some sort of water, I would say. All right, so if we have a look now, our coldness is at 72. So what we want to be able to do is build ourselves a campfire very, very soon. Can't see any more stones around though, and this is the problem. And I don't think you can hit these. You can't hit these at the moment. We'll have a look in a sec as soon as I create another campfire to see if we can actually make a pickaxe. Let's set up down here. We'll go into our crafting. We're going to build. I'm going to be super safe, and I'm going to craft myself another campfire because we are starting to get cold now. These campfires, from what I can tell, will let's ignite that. Will actually stay here. They won't stay alight, but they will stay on the map. So if we go back into here and we go into our tools, all we can do is a makeshift axe and a makeshift knife at the moment. So, yeah, not overly sure. So we've got 1 rope. We need 5 wood and we need 3 stone to make one of those. We also have a snowball. You can consume snow, but it's not safe. You can melt it in the campfire to get water. So we've got water here anyway. Our thirst is okay and our sleep is okay at the moment. So let's just grab ourselves some more sticks. And we need to go and find ourselves some more. I'm a bit worried about. I'm actually a little bit worried about running out of lighter to light fires. Now you can see that the knife is now degrading hugely, like hugely. So we'll throw some more of that on there. There's another stick there, which we will pick up, and we will continue heading over here so that we can try and find some more cloth. I think we've only found 2 pieces of cloth at the moment. Let's move over this way. I don't know what happened then. Oh, okay. All right, let's move through this way. And there's an enemy camp over here. Hopefully, if we raid this enemy camp, we might be able to find some good loot in here. So let's get our gun out. Now I haven't played any gun. I haven't done any gunplay yet. So okay, let's do a reload. Now, can we loot these enemies? Yes, we can. Flask and gunpowder. We'll take that. Thank you very much. And we'll make sure that nobody is over here. Nope. Okay, so there were only 2 enemies here. We've got rope, we've got colt, we've got an apple, and we've got armor scraps. All right, beautiful. Pity we can't loot their guns. Is there anything in here? Nope, that's all protecting. Let's have a look in here. We'll have a squeeze. Now, I don't know whether these guys regenerate or anything. There's nothing in here. Here we go. Beautiful. Loot that. We've got a flask. We've got some cloth. We've got another 2 armor scrap in there. Can we loot any of this? No, 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 no. All right, I don't think we can... destroy those. All right, sorry. Got a little bit distracted. All right, we need to make our way back to our campfire over here. And see how much loot we actually have on us now. I mean, how much cloth we actually have. We do need to desperately find some more stones, which I can't find. How are we doing? Coldness is 49. Our thirst is starting to go up. Can't see any rocks, any stones down there. And this is where I think we need to. They need to balance the game a little bit, is to probably put some more stones down, because you're relying on stones so much. You've got to make campfires. You've got to, make campfires. You've got to, where are our campfires? There's another enemy camp over that way. You've got to make campfires. You've got to make tools. Once your knife starts going down, and that's the only way you can get. So you can find sticks on the ground, but they are very, very hard to find. So, so that balance of being able to find enough stones to be able to actually. Oh crap! There's enemies over there, and they are shooting at us. Yeah, and you know, like the degradation on your knife and stuff, and requiring stuff for that. We've got some cloth there, rope, armor scraps. So we're getting enough stuff off these guys when we're looting these guys to be able to some more bullets and another flask. Beautiful. Let's continue to make our way back to camp. Our health again is it's at 54 at the moment, and because we've been shot a couple of times, I think. So there's one piece of wood, but there's a stone over here. Stone is the currency, guys. Stone is the currency. Super hard to find. There's a bit of rope here, and there's another cloth over there. So let's grab that. Let's go over and grab this piece of cloth. There's another stone there as well. There we go. Lovely. And another stone there. We'll keep making our way over to our camps 200 meters away, and we'll keep looking for stuff as we go. Now, I don't know whether stones and cloth and all that type of stuff respawn, but as you can see, quite a harsh winter survival game. A very harsh winter survival game. Now our health is going to go down super quick, and this is what I'm saying. Like, now I can make another. See, we don't have another stone, and there's no stones to be found, and we haven't been able to save the game, and the blizzards come in, and our health is going down at 100 miles an hour, and there's no way we're going to be able to survive. So I think they need to, or they really do need to balance that. They really do need to balance it. Our health is down. It's going to die, and we are not going to get back to our campfire in time. So there you go. Very harsh. Now, just a little bit of a you know, some suggestions. Number one, yeah, I know that they're going for a super harsh survival game, but if you are relying so much on stones, then you can't have a very minimal amount of stones scattered all over the map. If you're having trouble finding enough stones to be able to keep fires going, then there's no way that you're going to survive long enough, especially if you have to move so far away to find cloth and stuff like that. Then there's no way that you are going to survive long enough to be able to save your game. I did when I was playing it before, but I was kind of a bit lucky then. But finding stone is a massive problem. Once these tools start degrading, they degrade at 100 miles an hour. And because you need stone and rope and sticks and stuff to be able to make those, then again, you're stuck with stone because you're having too much trouble finding it. The game has a massive amount of potential, guys. It has a massive amount of potential, and I really like the concept. And I'm looking forward to sort of continuing to watch it as it goes. But for you to travel, for you to travel 5, sorry guys. For you to travel 500, for you to travel 500-600 meters away to get to an enemy camp, you're going to need at least 4 campfires in between your base and that 600-meter base, just so that you can survive. You're also going to need all of the sticks and stuff to keep those campfires going. You've got a lighter that runs out quite fast as you're using it to light your fires and stuff. The gameplay is very smooth and really good. I do like the gameplay. Could be a little bit more meat to the guns when you're firing a gun and stuff. That would be really cool. Maybe a little bit of kickback and stuff to make it feel like you're really firing a gun. But other than that, guys, this one is something that we're going to keep our eye on, and as updates come out, I will probably do some more videos on this so that we can check it out. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you to the Debs for sending me a key, and I will see you guys later. Bye.